If I had a penny every time pizza won, I would. Wait, I have to get my food stamps now.
We just won last week. That doesn't even make sense.
Yo, try trading a third-round pick for Lane Johnson. I think it'll get accepted.
That's gotta be too good to be true, but we'll try it. Zack Martin, 25 years old. We'll give him our third-round pick. According to this guy, it's a straight-up deal. Let's go ahead and check it out. You know what? That's actually not bad. That's a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. That means we're going to do everything that we have to get Zack Martin on our team. Now, they need a left outside linebacker, corner, and center. So if you can add in one of these guys that I think will work, we should be able to end up with this 95 overall right guard. Maybe Kyle Wilson might work. I really doubt it, but you never know. That actually just got accepted. Okay, this game is broken. Hear me out for a second. We just got a 95 overall player that's only 25 years old for a third round pick and a 76 overall cornerback. What? We are not done yet though. We still have a little bit more work to do with our player. This league is called the Tiny Football League for a reason. That's why he's going down to 5'5". And yeah, we're actually keeping the weight.
Subscribe to Keemstar.
Now we do have some all-important news before we get into this all-important game. Number one, if you do want to end up on the whiteboard behind me, just post a funny comment with the hashtag WBW. If it gets upvoted and I see it, you might just end up there for next week. Number two, I'm sure a lot of you guys know for the Tiny Football League that your opinions definitely matter every single week. I want to try to make a big move, this one being Zack Martin. I want to thank you so much to that guy that gave me that recommendation. Now, if you do have any specific players that you want me to get, whether it be through trades or through free agency, however the case may be, just put a recommendation down below as well, and I'll be sure to add your comment to the video. I think I'm going to give you guys a little hint here. Next week, I believe that we're going to be going for a backup quarterback because Russell Wilson will still be out for a few more weeks. Luckily for us, that 8-week injury went all the way down to 4 weeks, but still having a backup to be able to use by the time he comes back would be really nice. So please go ahead down low, give me a quarterback recommendation, a backup guy, you know, somebody like a Colin Kaepernick, or anybody else that's kind of under 80 overall. We need somebody that we're going to be able to easily trade for and not give up too much for a backup quarterback. Last but not least, one more bit of news I accidentally messed up. Shocker, right? I literally just simmed to week 3 by accident because of the whole debacle that happened with me playing the free. You guys know what it's all about if you've seen it. Anyways, I simulated the week number 3 because I thought that's where we were supposed to be, even though we weren't. So we ended up getting a loss, and now here we are. It kind of stinks, but there's really nothing that we could do about it. So we're just going to go ahead and play our game versus the Ravens. But let's get back onto a good note, though. And starting next week, I think I'm going to start scouting college players. I want this to be all up to you guys. So go ahead and look at my lineup and let me know which positions that you think that we should be targeting for this upcoming NFL draft. Now that we're all set up, let's go ahead and get into this game versus the 86 overall Ravens, who have a 7 overall advantage over us. But let me tell you one thing, guess what they don't have? This swagger. Let's go ahead and whoop on some Ravens booty. Hold on, let me rethink that. Do Ravens actually have booties? We're at home this game, and it is a windy as heck day with 12-mile-per-hour winds, so we're going to have to pay attention to that because field goals and extra points, it could actually play a role on them. And what do you know? The Ravens have none other than Joe Flacco as their quarterback. They must really, really like that guy. To be able to pick him again is just saying something from this franchise. One thing that I was going to say, though, is that I definitely enjoy getting into these franchise games from the fantasy draft just so we can see which guys that their team drafted. You know, especially if we don't go into the specific rosters before the game, you really have no idea on who the heck you're gonna verse, and what a tackle. These guys, they may be tiny, alright, but hear me out. They are relentless when it comes to getting the ball. This would include a David Johnson punt return, which the guy gets a block, and that's another good tackle on the other end. So, this is gonna be Scott Tolton's first ever game, started as a Jaguar. Towards the end of last game, you've seen some signs of greatness, and on the other hand, you've seen why the heck he's a 68 overall. I really wouldn't mind picking up a first down here. So we're going to go ahead and read out Larry Fitzgerald, the timing route, the back juke, and the pickup. Like I said, though, guys, expect a heavy dosage of David Johnson, whether it be in the receiving game or running the football. I feel like it's pretty obvious to get this playmaker the football. And this one is going to be a run play with decent blocking. Don't forget our new pickup. And yeah, it actually was him. Nice. I tell you what, man, especially with having Fitzgerald and a lot of these these other guys, I am so tempted to not throw at the Cameron Braid anymore, which would make sense because he wasn't even open. You know what? I think that we have waited long enough. It's time to go and get a penalty. Oh, why me? What do I do, man? You know what, though? That's going to give us a chance to go out of shotgun and get ready to possibly throw up a heave downfield from Tolson. That's a bad idea. A really bad idea. Quite stupid, to be honest. So now, obviously, our defense will be set up on the field where they're going to be forced to get another stop. The first drive for them was pretty good, though. It's looking a lot like this first quarter is going to be scoreless unless if something ridiculously insane happens, which I wouldn't count out, considering how susceptible I am to having stupid stuff happen to us. And nope, okay, we're good. We're going to do a little cross-manning. I see Mike Wallace in the slot, which definitely scares the crap out of me, and that might have been one of the worst users you've ever seen. I'm just warning you now, expect a lot more of that. This one actually is going to be a run, and there's a good user. The tiny people having a little bit of difficulty tackling, but the teamwork pays off. Is it going to be another run? It is going to be, and I just ran into my own guy, and Darkwood just got another 10 yards. You gotta be kidding me. If we're gonna have trouble stopping this guy, do you know how much difficulty that we're gonna have trying to stop real talent? Okay, they really like running this football. This would be a great time for a nice user. They really don't have anybody going across the middle, though. It's time to go ahead and take a hold of our best player, who, okay, yes, that's freaking insane. Dude! Look at Casillas go! No way he's about to take this to the house right now. No way! That's hilarious because it's like the one time that I don't user him, he gets an interception. Coincidence? I think not. Let's get DJ back into this game, though. And okay, maybe the chemistry isn't there, Martin. You're supposed to run forward. And they are going to be bringing a huge blitz, which is going to lead. Dude! No, Scott Tolson, this is it, man. Okay, I've seen a lot of bad passes in my day. That may have just taken the top spot. I mean, I don't know. Let's just go ahead and take our 3 points and then hopefully go into sight. We're not doing that. Okay. Gosh, you gotta be kidding me. Yo, what's up?
Pizza, I think you know what it's time for. We need to make a big move.
Okay, it's about to be done. Everybody, I just want to make a huge announcement. I just got a call from the front office. We just pulled Scott Tolzien from the game, and Drew Stanton has come in as our new starting quarterback, which hopefully will give this offense a spark for the second half. I can't believe I actually just put in Drew Stanton as our starting quarterback. But you know what? Maybe that's what we needed all along, to have the Arizona Cardinal connection between he, Larry Fitzgerald, and David Johnson might just be the ticket to victory. Let's go, Johnson. Cut that back upfield. That's a decent run. This is going to be a nice pass to the tight end. It's a completion and it's a good throw. Drew Stanton now 2 for 2 for 31 yards and gives our tight end his first catch of the day. Kind of unexpected if you ask me. Normally that's a guy that we love to target early and often, but you know what? You guys know what we're dealing with right now. If this is zone coverage, Fitzgerald is going to be open. It's not. He's not going to be open. We're going to throw the ball away. It's okay. Hey, I was actually right. It was man. Okay, no more being stupid. We're going to take the 3 points. We need to tie this game up because if we lose and go to 1-2 so far, that would be a disaster. Let's go, defense. We need a big play right here, and that's one to start it off. Oh, it's going to be another wide receiver screen. I'm going to beat it over there. Yes. I don't know. Did our defense pick up a little momentum from the quarterback change? Yeah, you know what? I think they did. It's going to be Johnson. Good catch. You know what? I'm actually really excited to do this play. We're putting in our young buck, some guy that we actually haven't used practically the entire season, Philip Dorsett. No way. Oh! Now, this is strategy, guys. Don't forget. I think they're going to be expecting another end around since that one worked so well. They're kind of not, but guess, dude, Drew Stanton, bro. I took out Tolzien so you can come in the game so that stuff wouldn't happen. So do me a favor. Don't let it happen. This should be the last play here before the end of the quarter. Oh, wow. No way. Stay on your feet. Go! If there is one thing that I love to see, it is whenever players decide to step it up whenever it matters the most. This is definitely pretty sketchy, but without a doubt, the biggest down out of the entire game so far. We got our tight end, and he catches it. Thank you. And now it's time for the beast, David Johnson to get blocking from the tiny offensive line, and we finally get up and get ahead in this game. What a stellar drive from the cold third-string quarterback to come in and help us score a touchdown. The Ravens in big need of picking up a first down, and even though he's tiny, he gets it, and CJ Mosley with the quarterback to beat gives him the stiff arm, and yes! And as you guys can tell, this is why he is one of my favorite players to draft. Not to mention, I kind of forgot, the former Baltimore Raven. Must feel pretty good. They're not going to give up yet, which I definitely respect. Okay. Where are you at, bro? That's good coverage. That's a sack. Good. Get another one. On fourth down, the game is actually right now. And we get another sack. I give huge props to this defensive line because they're basically made up of a bunch of no-name guys, but they have been playing out of their mind this game. What a turnaround and a great decision by us though, man, to put in our third string quarterback at halftime to give this offense and defense a spark in the second half was such an awesome decision. I want to thank you all so much for watching. If you made it this far in the video, it would be incredible if you'd show your support by hitting that like button. You really don't know on how much that it helps out. Do not forget, let me know which backup quarterback that you would like me to get for our next week's episode. Also, if you wouldn't mind leaving a whiteboard comment, you never know, you might just end up there. But until next time, I'm your boy Pizza. Don't forget to keep gun number one. Peace out, guys. Deuces. You know what here? You take this for this game's win, and you take this for all the others. Yeah, I gotta pick all that up, don't I?